So, writing can be defined as a way of representing the language in visual form. Actually, writing is a creative process that through which the author or any person gives the idea of his thoughts, okay, in a systematic and organized manner. Next important point here is that whatever you are writing should be clear and precise, and it should convey a particular meaning. Okay, writing actually is a very effective way of communication. In our day-to-day life, we are using letters, we are writing letters, essays, speeches, and applications. So we can't ignore writing, which is very important communication skill. Okay, so for effective communication, writing skills, we must have a good grammar, and that should be clear and correct. Fine, whatever article we are writing will be of no interest for the reader if there are grammatical mistakes. So, your grammar should be used accordingly. According means you should take care of the gender, the parts of speech, the tenses. Like tenses, they have different forms. Past tense is there, present tense, and future tense is there. So we have to use these tenses for writing the articles or essays. There are few examples are given related to your simple present tenses sentences. Like India is the largest democratic country in the world. The population of India is 1.2 billion. Okay, so these are your sentences which are written in simple present tense. Okay, generally most of the sentences that we are using, they are based on simple present tense or simple past tense. Okay, so we must master these two tenses mainly. Fine, so next important concept or the point of this topic is vocabulary building. After you have good command on the grammar, you must focus on your vocabulary. If your vocabulary is adequate or proper, then you are able to write very effectively. You will be able to express your views in a very better way. Okay, there are two kinds of vocabularies. One is your active vocabulary and second is your passive vocabulary. What is your active vocabulary? Active vocabulary is a set of words that we know and we use frequently while speaking or writing. Like we use words like good, bad, fine, food, walk, sleep. So these are very common words that we are using in our day to day life. So these types of words which we are frequently using or speaking or writing, that will be a part of active vocabulary. But some words are there that we know but we are not using them frequently for writing or for speaking. So these types of words that we are not using in regular basis, they will be known as passive vocabulary. Okay, so what we should try to do, actually we should focus on converting our passive vocabulary to active vocabulary. What we should focus on? Converting your passive vocabulary to active vocabulary, means that the words which are known to us but we are not using them, we should try to use them in our day to day life. So this will help us to enhance the vocabulary, and this can only be done by reading new words from books, magazines, or some other source. Okay, next is simple spelling rules. Actually your English is a combination of different languages like Greek, Latin, French, Spanish. So even Hindi words, some words are derived from Hindi language also, like charisma, pandit. Okay, so these types of words we have taken from different languages. So there is no hard and fast rule that we can implement to tell you कि this type of spelling will be formed like this. The best way to correct your spelling is to practice by writing the words again and again. Now let us take an example for spelling rule. Example is, if the last consonant in a verb is L. Okay, then it doubles when the verb is transformed to past tense. Means what you when you are writing the past form of the travel, it will be traveled, but in UK they are writing it single L. Okay, there is no double L inside traveled when the US people they are writing. Similarly for level, it should be leveled, double L should be there, but they are writing single L. Next example is final E is dropped when followed by able. Means when you are writing movable, the rule is that whenever able you are writing, it should drop out E. Okay, the move will become movable, dropping out last letter E. Similarly, like E is dropped out and it will become likeable. Okay. Now next topic is phrases. What is a phrase? Phrase is a small group of words that forms meaningful unit within a clause. What is a clause? Clause is an expression including a subject and a predicate but not constituting a complete sentence. So phrases actually they are group of words, they are not complete sentences. These are the complete sentences, but whatever has been written in bold is your phrase. So there are different kinds of phrase. Before that I started, I just want to tell you for what we are using phrases, how they are helpful to us in day to day life. Actually they help us in solving fill in the blanks type questions in our day to day life. So learning phrases is of importance. So there are different types of phrases. One is your noun phrase. Okay, so what is a noun? You know, naming words, name of a person, place, something. So that will be known as noun. So when your phrase is built around a single noun, then it will be known as your noun phrase. Like a glass of wine. See, this is only the phrase. This is a complete sentence. So phrase is a group of words which make a sense, but they are not complete. Okay, a glass of wine. Here we are talking about glass of wine, so that is a noun, na? So this actually this will be a noun phrase. Okay, next is your verb phrase. What is a verb? Verb is action words or doing words, we can say, like eating, running, jogging. So these types of words are known as verbs. So if a group of words that is not giving you a complete sense, but that is a meaningful unit, then that will be known as verb phrase. Why verb? Because here we have verb as a part of this phrase. So next is your adjective phrase. When adjective phrase is that when it is built around an objective, when the phrase is built around an objective. Okay, let me take an example. Adjective is which tells the quality of the noun. Noun ki quality. Okay, which tells the quality of the noun. Okay, so let me take an example. We bought a necklace made up of gold. So this made of gold is what is the adverb phrase, and this is describing the necklace. Okay, so this is an adjective phrase. Made up of gold is an adjective phrase. Next is your adverbial phrase. This is built around an adverb by adding words before or after it. Okay, actually this will adverb. What is adverbial phrase? Adverbial phrase is a adverb होती क्या है बेटा? It's adjective of a verb. Sorry, when you are giving adjective of a verb, that is adverb. Okay, so this will be defining more about your adverb. So sorry, verb. Okay, so recovered. Who recovered? How the sick woman recovered? Very slowly. So very slowly itself is making sense. Okay, so this will be a phrase, but what type of phrase? Adverbial phrase, because it is telling more about your verb, that is recovered is your verb and it is telling more about your verb. Next is your prepositional phrase. It is built using your preposition. You know prepositions are the words which are showing actually giving you relationship or showing position. Okay, so these types of words will be known as prepositional phrases, group of words. Near the sea. Okay, so this is a prepositional phrase.